Back to my YouTube channel. On today's video, I'll be explaining how I trade liquidity, market structure, and like how I basically spot liquidity because I traded liquidity this week. And honestly, I realized that okay, I have never cashed this liquidity before. And this week I literally caught it. And if you check my chart, I'm on GBJP right now. This was the trade I caught, which I also shared to my Telegram channel. I'll show you that. This was the trade I traded last week that that slept the next weekend, that slept this week, that I eventually hit my SL. But I had this trade this week that it's my TP. I picked another one again, that same thing, how I spot my liquidity and my bearish order block. Can see, spot my liquidity and bearish order block, then took the sell from year to year. I realized the market was moving anyhow. I just had to like, you know what, since the trend is an uptrend and buyers are very much in the market, I just decided to like pull out from here. But it's an amazing week though. It was a profitable week. And also I have a Telegram channel. We'll put in the Telegram channel link in this video once I'm done. I have a Telegram channel where I pretty much share my setup. Okay, let me show you from this was before the trade. This was before the trade. And this was after the trade on GPY, which I showed you now. And this was also GPY, the sell, that's how I took. And this was after the trade. I'll put my link there. If you want to trade with me, just simply sign and click on the Telegram channel and sign up with my broker Exness. I currently use Exness now, which is a reliable broker that you can use to trade. Yeah. So I currently use Exness at the moment to trade, and also use my trader casa towards backtest. But I think for now I prefer forward test, but at least sometimes I just, you know what, let me back test, and also I also forward test. So click on the link and join my channel. I pretty much share my setup and we win together, we lose together. So as I'm documenting my journey, I do not want to just see me document. I also want to be part of it. So that's why I created this Telegram channel to like share my setup, both my win losses and all of my trade. As every time I take a trade, I'm always like explaining, okay, this is why I'm taking this trade. I saw this, I saw that, and all of that. I eventually play that, okay, this actually works. And you know, I write down my lessons, my wins, my losses. I always journal every trade. Do you understand? So let's quickly go into what we have for today. I want to show you guys how I spot liquidity on the chart. Yeah. So I'll be doing that right away. Show you guys how I spot this trade. Okay, I spotted this trade on my 30 minutes time frame. I spotted this trade on my 30 minutes time frame. What I simply did was, you know, I saw this trade. Was it on Wednesday morning? Yes, I was about heading to school. Yeah, I was about heading to school and I saw this trade. I saw, okay, literally the trade when I saw it was like this. Okay, wait, let me show you. When I saw it was like this. This was the trade when I saw it, right? So I actually wanted to set that for me. Then I realized that I should not hit that for you. Price is going to come and clear out this liquidity. And this is likely a bullish order block to take that buy from to that point, right? I didn't enter it. I decided that, okay, you know what? Let me enter from this. Let me wait. Let me hold on from this point. Let me talk about this, how to spot liquidity on the chart here. I'm going to talk about how I spot liquidity on the chart. Okay, this is what I simply do. This week, I spotted a trade on that's with liquidity and order block, bearish and bullish order block, right? Okay, this was a trade literally on my Telegram channel. I posted the trade. Okay, this was a trade literally. When I saw this trade, I realized that catch, right? Because I already mark out liquidity. I think it was very early in the morning. I was just like, you know, preparing to go to school, but I was also on my chat too at the same time. Okay, I was looking towards, you know, okay, let me quickly scrap this buy here. But at the same time, I was like, no, price is going to come and sweep out this liquidity, and you know, then entry will be from this point, right? So I didn't swap. I didn't later take this trade at all. I allowed price to come back to my entry point, which was there, then take the trade up to that point, which was this, price eventually came here and sweep out this point. Then I took the trade from here, then entered it, then TP it. So I think for the other one too, the same thing happened. This time around it was a sell. It was a sell. I was actually not seeing this trade very well. Then I look at it again. This was I took the trade on my phone. I'm actually not seeing this trade very well. Then I look at it again. Okay, what's going on in here? I can see liquidity here. I can see like a bearish order block here. Okay, you know what? I decided to up on in on this trade. Then this was the result. This was the result. And this was the result. That was how I realized that okay, there was something I that was literally, um and this was I came to my child and I spotted that same thing. Price has broken structure. This was the liquidity. Price cleared out liquidity. So was the other block I was intending to take a sell from and take my TP. So that's how I spotted these two liquidity. And let me now show you more other liquidity also in the chart. For me to see what's going on in the chart, I need to go to the time frame of 30 minutes and 1 hour. Yeah, 30 minutes and 1 hour. I get to see what's going on here. Like now, yeah, there's a break of structure here, break of structure here. My price came here, it cleared out this, it gave us change of structure, which cleared out this. Then I literally wanted to take a sell from here, but price eventually was change structure. That's how I got XL it. And market started moving up. Then I realized, okay, this is another block, this is liquidity. Then I took it from there. So let's look at more. The break of structure. Then price definitely come and react to this point that the structure broke from. Come and react to this point. Or this is also another block that price that can also come and where you can also take yourself from this point. I think I'm going to use the 30 minutes and 1 hour time because I think I get the chat very, very clear at that point. So I'll just take myself from here. Okay, this was the sell. I actually took the sell. I did take the sell. Let me show you guys. I did take the sell. All the setup was dropped on my Telegram channel. Yeah, I did take the sell. This was the sell. This was before. This was the. What is it? I actually dropped the setup. I think this was it. Was it? Yeah. Then this was the result. Yeah, yeah, that was it. This was it, and that was the result. I actually took the sell. I spotted okay, this was a break of trend, and price is likely to come here to this other block and and fill up that spot that I broke from. Then I wanted to okay, this is another point to take myself from and price eventually eats me out. Like now. If you check this trade very well, you can see that there's a liquidity here that price broke from, and there's an order block. There's a liquidity here, and this is the other block, bearish order block. So this was like a very good sell. I'm risking 20 pips stop loss. Very good sell. Spot out liquidity here. Once you now spot out your point of interest, spot out your liquidity, know the directional bias of the market, I think it's a win-win for you because it will be very easy for you to spot your setup. So it's also how to spot your liquidity. Their price broke this point, and this was another like great opportunity for you to enter. Even if you didn't enter from here, you can enter from here. Price might have not come there, but this was a good one. Directional bias of of this structure is a bearish trend. So it will be easy. It's easy for you to like take take the trade off here. Okay, let me draw something. Let's draw. So this is my order block. This is BOS, block of structure, and this is my liquidity. Advice will clear me out from. Let me just put order block. Yeah. So let's say price came here, right? Um, moved up a little bit, then came to retest that zone, right? After come to retest the zone, it broke the structure, right? Then it gave us some kind of like liquidity here. Then it came back, it cleared out this liquidity, then it came back to the original order block. And let's say for this market, the directional bar is like a bullish trend, right? So this would be like a bearish order block. And you know where you take your trade from. This would be more like a bearish order block. Sorry, bullish order block, I mean. Bullish order block. Same thing applies to, let me draw another something like that. So again, same thing applies here. So same thing applies here. Price came here, right? This is a BOS, break of structure. BOS, break of structure. And this is the bearish order block. Price cleared out. Eating that price cleared out, then came to the order block and took price took up from there, then TP here for long position, you put your buy orders there. For short position, you put your short position order here. So that's basically this is how I just basically just trade. Yeah. Order block, liquidity and market structure. So let's go to the charts. This is what I was trying to explain here. This is what I was trying to explain here. Liquidity, order block, and break of structure. You can see here exactly what I explained here is what I drew here. Exactly what I explained is what I drew here. Yeah. Order block, order block. This is a bearish order block because it's a sell. A bearish order block, liquidity, break of structure, and this was where I waited for another sell, which was here. Waited for another sell, which was here, which was here. Waited for another sell because buy broke a structure here. So definitely I was waiting for a sell either at this point that price broke from or this point, but eventually came here. So eventually came here, and that was how I entered it. So if you want to start trading with me, join my Telegram channel. This is where I share all my setup and more, and what I look out for in every single trade. Do you understand? Like now, the directional bias of this market, if you check the directional bias of this market is bullish, and you can see it's keep breaking structure. There's a POS structure broken here. POS structure broken here. And that one keep breaking structure like that. Firstly, when I come to the market, what I do is just underline where structure are broken. That's what would like guide me on how I'm going to know what's going on in the market. Yeah. Let me clone this. I look at this gap. Price is still going to come and fill up this gap, but I'm still wondering when would that be? There's a break of structure here. It actually broke, I think, a major resistance or so. That price broke from here. So I'm still expensive price to fill up this gap. But I don't know when exactly it will happen. But I'm expecting that sell, like that drop to this point. I'm still expecting drop or like real drop to that point. Do you understand? So let me see if I could see another liquidity setup again. One or two liquidity setup, then we'll call it a day. Okay, let's quickly do this. This is a break of structure. A break of structure. Another break of structure here. Check this chart very well. I'm very sure this is a setup that check this chart very well. You can see there was a break of structure here, right? This was the liquidity here. The price cleared. Then another liquidity here, the price cleared. Liquidity here, the price cleared. And this was the other block here. Can pick it from the week, can pick it from, let me use my trend line. Can pick it from the week, can pick it from the body. But I think anytime you see like a week candle, pick it from the week, that it will end up eating your SL. Pick it from the week. I'll just put my sell position, which is the short position. Yeah. When you spot, anytime you spot other block and liquidity, just pick it up from there. Don't waste time. Don't waste time at all. So this was what happened here. I'm very sure the same thing happened here too. This one there was a break of structure. There was other block that pricing me to great. So, but this one was like a clear evidence of what I'm talking about. Liquidity here. This is a break of structure that price cleared out this structure, and this is also under liquidity here that price cleared out, which is then price took kidney from the other block, then started going like that. If you have more questions, just like put in the caption. I'll be willing to like answer, and also join my Telegram channel, and also everybody start sign up with my broker link, which is the Exness. I trade. Let's really look at this one. But this one I don't think is this is a liquidity price cleared out from. This is just a minor sell, because price still like a minor sell, a quickly scalp sell, and you can just scalp from if you had entered this trade. You allow use space for your. This is like 1:2. Depending on how many SL you're risking, 1:3 save before price take you out. Before price take you out, you're already out already. You only know the directional bias is buy, but you can quickly scalp a sell. Not advisable if you have small capital you want to flip that, quickly flip that capital into something nice. From here, take your buy order. Yeah. I think it was news that took it off from there. So this was like the liquidity was swept here, then position under buy order here. So that is all about liquidity. If there's anything you don't understand, just let me know. I'm gonna explain. Hope I've been able to like explain, elaborate, and So let's trade this week. Sign up with my broker link, Exness, and sign in my Telegram channel. I'll be trading this week. I'll be dropping most of my setup there, so we could trade and make money. I took this trade anyhow. I think I moved out from this trade. Yeah, that's why I moved out from this trade. Then I took this one. So this week, all this happened this week. So let's and I was actually on this sell though. Yeah, this sell. I'm actually on this sell, honestly. There was CPI today. Today's Friday. There was CPI. Surprise, eventually, why didn't take me out? I wanted to enter. I already entered from here, right? Why didn't literally take me out? I entered from here to this, but I pull out because I don't like to trade news at all. I don't like to when I have my capital, I make sure I keep it very, very conservative. I apply proper risk management. I don't like to trade news. So I pull out immediately after the news. I told my people that, okay, after the news, you are free to enter. Let me see. Yes, so that's all like, okay, I said close. I know this pack was going to like occur. You can re-enter, then set your Kini 20-30 pips, stop loss and all of that. So that was it. And let's see how this plays out. I know that this market is still going to sell because I'm expecting like a buy here. I'm expecting price to come touch here, then I want to like take a bite to the upside. To this point, to this point, to that zone. Let's see how it plays out. So that will be all for now. See you next week if possible. I want to be dropping video every single week. I don't know how possible is that, but let's see how it goes. So bye. Click on the link to join my Telegram channel. Also subscribe. like, and share my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, and share for more updates like this, for more sweet, sweet talk like this. Make sure you sign in, subscribe. I don't know what I'm saying, sign in, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. I'm not feeling too well at the moment, so that's why my voice is not loud. But I promise I'll do better on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. Thank you for sticking around. God bless you.